So, the Farlands, one of the most mysterious areas in Minecraft. It's in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and today you are going to be learning a whole lot too much about it. That is the topic of today's video. What's up, guys? JFM here, welcome back. Today, we're talking Farlands. This has easily been one of the most requested videos on this channel for a while now, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. Now, this will work on any update, so no matter what you're using, you'll be able to access these lands. All you'll need is an inventory editor. They are available for iOS. There's one called PlugPE, and for Android, I'm using PocketInvEditor. Both of these will allow you to change your coordinates, and that's all you need to access this beauty. So be sure to check the descriptions for written tutorials on how to do this for yourself. Well, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our Farlands world. We'll just use a regular creative world, make sure it's infinite, and we'll just go ahead and build it up. Okay, so this is, oh, why am I in third, what? Anyways, so this is where I spawned. It's nice and normal. This is your average Minecraft world. Now, what I'm gonna do is use those apps I talked about earlier to teleport myself really far away. Okay, so I just teleported 100,000 blocks away from spawn, and everything is still perfectly normal. Take a look. We've got a nice world here with just about everything in control. So nothing too special. Let's go ahead and move farther out. And here we are. We are 1 million blocks away from spawn, and oh, well, that's actually pretty sweet. But as you guys can clearly tell, everything is still working 100% normally. You're not gonna find anything major out here besides a little bit of lag, but other than that, everything seems to be working properly. Okay, guys, we are now 5 million blocks out from spawn, and this is where you can really start to tell a difference. So if I'm just walking on the ground here, I can easily walk left and right, but walking forward, it's literally an invisible wall. I'm pressing forward, and I cannot walk forward. It's really weird. I don't know why, but but I can't. To move forward, you actually have to get up and fly, which is really weird, and it's also super duper jittery. Also, at this distance, you'll notice sprites just get really messed up. I mean, just look at this desert bush. It also happens with other blocks. Let's say I want to get a flower out. You'll be able to tell flowers look really weird in this 5 million block distance. Well, hold on, let me get around. Yeah, it's a 2D flower. You can't see it from it. Look at that. What's going on? Also, as you can tell, fence posts are skinny, and villagers won't be able to move because they simply can't, kind of like me. But generation still occurs, blocks are still solid, so technically you might actually be able to play. And look at how many, okay, this is actually ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. What's going on here? What is going on here? What? 3 temples in a village? What? But guys, then again, this is only 5 million blocks away, so we've still got a long way to go before the Farlands. Now, alright, so now what we'll do is we'll teleport 10 million blocks away. So here we are, and at first glance, this looks perfectly normal, just like where we were before. Now, I still can't move unless I sprint going forward, and I can still freely move sideways, so that weird phenomenon is still there, but take a look at how funky this is. If I walk over here, all of the blocks are not solid. Look what happens if I try to land on this dirt. Yep, I'm falling through the, there we go. Oh, you can actually see all the animals falling too. So you cannot collide with any blocks. You can just see inside of them as you fall through the earth and die. So you would not be able to play at this distance. Now, blocks stop being solid at around 8 million blocks away from spawn. Right now, we're 10 million away. So visually, it looks like a normal world if you're just standing still and you don't stare at it too much. But once you start looking closely, sprites are very weird, and blocks just are not solid. Also, there's no longer a breaking animation, and blocks just break randomly on their own if you're tapping them. It's really hard to tell which one's gonna break and which ones aren't. And redstone looks absolutely ridiculous. Can I get a lever? Okay, I can, and oh my goodness. Hey! It works though, but that TNT's falling all the way down. So now I think it's time. You guys have seen enough. Let's actually go to the Farlands. Now, for this, I'm going to be teleporting to 12,550,825 blocks away from spawn. I'll see you guys when I get there. So here we are at the Farlands. This is the edge of everything that makes sense. Because after this, it's just like, what in the world is going? I don't even know. So right here, as you can tell, just the generation just crumbles. I don't know why this happens, but it's happened in multiple Minecraft versions, and it's in Pocket Edition clearly. Although it looks like a boundary, you can actually fly through it, and it kind of reminds me of those Star Wars scenes where the ships are flying through the crevices within buildings and planets, and it's like, what's going on? Like, what is this? There are still biomes out here. You'll be able to differentiate by the grass color, and also there'll be different blocks, different trees. This looks to be an extreme hills biome. Over here, there seems to be just a normal forest, so you can actually still differentiate from terrain. Oh, is this root forest? Did I just see a mushroom? Oh, I did. Oh, pretty cool. The farther you get away from spawn, the more unrecognizable, if that's a word, the terrain gets, and trees will stop spawning. Everything will just really just become bland. Ooh, ugh, it's a swamp biome. Okay, well, let's see if we can find any swamp trees or mushrooms. Ugh, gross, dude. It's like oil. Oh, that's nasty. So yeah, that's definitely a swamp. I wonder what's over here. Okay, a birch forest. So as you can see, there are still differentiable biomes, so that's pretty cool. Bro, what on earth is that? Oh my gosh. Those are weird looking sunflowers. See, some of these things are just messed up. The sprites, anything that's not a full block, it's like, it could go either way. It could be completely destroyed or perfectly fine. You really don't know. So we can go along the edge and we can just take a peek in and just see how crazy this generation is. But there is actually an end to the Farlands, and it becomes something known as the Stripe Lands. Now, it's just a major graphical bug, glitch, weird thingy, anomaly, I don't know. I'll show you guys. We'll teleport out, this time to over 16 million blocks away from spawn. Okay, so here is the end of the Farlands, and this is where the Stripe Lands begin. Ooh, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. What is it? Oh man, this could definitely cause seizures. This could 100% cause seizures. Oh man. So nothing generates besides stripes of water in an ocean and the bedrock at the bottom. I can actually go under this. You can tell it's definitely water, and down, once I reach the bottom, you will be able to clearly tell that it's just the bedrock before the world ends. What are you doing here, little boy? How are you actually, no, seriously, how are there squids out here? That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, wait, what's going on? I don't know. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, whoa, what? Did it just go orange on me? Oh, is this a swamp? Dude, they still have biomes out here. So yeah, any farther than this, and this is all you're gonna get. So the Stripe Lands, pretty cool. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. The Stripe Lands, the Farlands, the weird stages in between. I have shown it all. If you guys would like to see anything else similar to this, any crazy, weird, random stuff that happens, let me know, and I'll do my best to find something for you guys. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had for today's video. If you found it helpful, enjoyed it, or just, and I don't know, if you liked it, go ahead, do me a favor, drop a like on this video to show your support. If you have any awesome, interesting questions, comments, suggestions, go ahead, drop them in the comments section below. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, stay frosty, my friends. Bye-bye.